My name is Bako. I'm a security consultant. I'm a former bodyguard to Chief Femi Fani-Kayode. First and foremost, I want to take this medium to apologize to Chief Femi Fani-Kayode and his entire household. Because right now, I'm touched. And what I'm going to say now, I am pleading with Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, my former boss. Please, he should not take this thing as anything. But since I'm being touched now, I'm going to voice out what's in my mind. Honestly, because they falsely accused me of all those things. And him himself. I'm tired of all this. I've been hearing, I've been monitoring what has been happening on net. Punch newspaper did not call me. They did not contact me. Nobody contacted me just for me to see my name all over the net that I'm beating people, bullying people, doing this, stripping people naked. When did that happen? Who can even try that in that house? When I was in Femi Fani-Kayode's house, who can try that with Madam? Yeah, that day, Madam captured the whole house. She held Oga hostage upstairs with the kids. We were downstairs. Oga have to call Asokoro police station. They came with nothing less than 25 to 30 policemen, being led by the DPO, Aisha. She was there. They said they are going to tear gas her before disarming her. Because of the love and whatsoever Oga had for her, Oga have to say no. Then it was me and one of my colleagues, Lagadan, that went and grabbed her and put her down and disarm her, collect the knives. That incident really happened. I was there myself. She can't deny this one. Because that was really what happened. Definitely, that's it. She was caught at Abacha Barrack. I don't even know if it's really Abacha Barrack. There is a barrack after Abacha Barrack. There is a barrack that went inside. You will drive in. It's a little bit far if you are going in. That place, there is a brothel there. She has a friend in Kechi. In Kechi is the one that used to make the arrangement. They left. Two guys came to the house. From there, they went out from that house to the brothel. Madam drove from that house to the brothel with the Range Rover. Before that incident, she started shouting. We couldn't understand what was happening in the house. She said she don't want any security to be following her because at times, I myself, I used to follow her. I go to everywhere she goes to. She knows that. But all of a sudden, she changes. She started, saying she don't want any security. She doesn't want anybody to follow her. She doesn't want the police. She wants to be going out alone. All of a sudden. So Oga left her alone without knowing that she's being monitored. We were monitoring her. So she was caught. Okay. We saw her red-handed with a naval officer. When we bashed in, she jumped. She was naked, completely naked. She jumped. She was trying to enter a bathroom. It was a very small place. Then Oga now held the door. Oga now was a kind of like, hey, precious, so this is what she does. She was surprised. She never thought we would bash on her like that. She now jumped. She was trying to enter the bathroom. Oga now held the door. That was when she started saying, she's acting. She's acting out of shame. She was putting on pants saying she's acting. Oga did nothing to her. She was the one. There was a bottle of drink they drank. Is it a wine or a whiskey? The bottle fell down on the ground and she now matched it herself. Because of she was trying to, she was going up and down the place. Trying to even protect the guy because Oga said Oga was trying to hold the guy, the naval officer, and drag him out. Oga was telling him, oh, so you are the one sleeping with my wife. The man is saying, sorry, sir. He knelt down. We never even knew he was a naval officer. It was later. After we caught him, we took him to the father. The father was in the hospital. Madam father was in the hospital. We took him to the house. Most of the staff, there is nobody within that time that does not know. Even some of the staff are still here. They can testify. It's something open, red-handed. She doesn't have. She even came back to the house, knocking at the gate because of lack of shame. Shouting, saying, let them not do anything to him. Okay, what will we do to him? Nothing was done to him. The guy said he never knew. She never told him she's a married woman. That was what the guy said. She never told him she's married. Most of people in that house have a lot of clips about that, on that issue. But what really happened was that later on, I don't even know what went into Oga. Oga I don't know what she did, whether she did a spell on him. Oga have to bring her back to the house. Even when Oga brought her back to the house, a lot of staffs left that house. A lot of staffs left the house because a lot of staff were surprised. How can you catch your woman in such act and still bring her back to the house? So when she was brought back to the house, she used 1 or 2 ways to be collecting staff's phone and deleting all. If once she caught you or she's suspecting as if you have she will make sure she sees your phone because she has that power. She's the one doing everything in that house. She will collect your phone. She will make sure she go through your phone. You will open your phone. She will go through your WhatsApp, go through your Facebook, go through everything and delete everything in your phone herself. That's what she does. Yes, she has 6 dildos in her room. They are still presently now. There are some of her dildos that are still in that house. I don't really know if they are still there, but I know that we saw dildos in her. I personally once caught her using a dildo. Morning, I bashed in because if an artisan is going to the house to work anywhere in the house, either me or somebody have to follow upstairs. You understand? So she called me to come upstairs without knowing that the artisan is not already upstairs. I went there, I opened the guest room, the other room upstairs. I caught her there myself. She knows that. She knows that what I'm saying right now is true. From that time, I caught her using those dildos. I said earlier, honestly, I don't have any rest in that house again. This woman was all over me, chasing me around. If we go out, trying to seduce me, doing all kinds of immorality just to seduce me. It's just that I don't want to tell Oga that time because I don't want to cause some kind of problems or anything. You understand? I don't know what to do. I always have to leave the house and just go. That's all I could do that time because I don't know how to start telling Oga. She was all over me, disturbing me to the extent she once called me to the dining room, put in an envelope in my pocket, in my suit. On getting to the boys' quarters, I now checked. It was a soaked blue pant. A blue pant, her own pant. I don't know if it's her own, but I believe it's her own pant. Because what's the meaning of that? She gave me a pant. For what? You to touch madam in that house. How can that happen? Someone that has the house in her hands, someone that pays salaries, someone that has the right to employ staff and sack staff. How can you beat her? Even Oga himself, can he dare look at madam and talk? On so many occasions, she used to talk to Oga rudely. He knows, I'm not lying, he himself. He will hide it. Even if I caught them on so many occasions, she's talking to him rudely, he will hide it and say, no problem, and just laugh over it. That's what she does. To the extent, let me tell you something. To the extent that even after she left the house, her siblings were in the house. They were in that house for 2 weeks, Junior and Chubi. And it was Oga that sponsored them all through their education. Yes, of course. Antonia called me. Antonia used to be my girl. Everybody knows that in the house. Even Madame herself used to call Antonia my wife. That one, it started. Everybody, every staff that worked within that period that Antonia was in the house, and I myself, they know that that happens. You understand? Of recent, not quite long ago, on WhatsApp call, Antonia did that. She called me. She said I should come to somewhere around Asokoro and meet Madam, that they are going to offer me ₦1,000,000. Let me blackmail Oga and said blah, 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 blah. What they are saying is true and so on and so forth. I'm telling you this between me and my own God. I can never lie on this. I'm telling you this to be sincere. She knows it. So I was surprised. I was very, very surprised when I saw what they were saying. Antonia, do I have to... is it Antonia that is stripping herself for me? Or do I have to strip Antonia naked to see her nakedness? Antonia that's always begging. Everybody knows it in the house. Antonia that Madame brought from the village. Who can try that? Madame is the one controlling the whole house. She's the one paying salaries. She's the one in charge of everything. To the extent she's the one paying. She even used to pay her own siblings When staffs are being paid, she line up her own siblings. They come. They receive salaries for nothing. I once met my boss. I told him, sir, why are those people collecting? Are they your workers? Are they working here? All he could tell me is that, let me just keep quiet. He don't want madam to fail that. He don't. All this is not done. And Antonia, who is Antonia? That crap, that village girl, a dirty girl like that, you think my boss will go as low as putting an eye on a dirty girl like Antonia? Antonia that used to, she was all over me when I was in that house. Everybody knows. Even madam herself at times used to call her my wife. That's just it. So for me to strip Antonia naked to see her nakedness, what's new there that I will see? What have I not seen in her before? Like Benga is like a son to Oga. Madam so much hate that boy. She threatened to poison the boy. That's why the boy runs. To God who made me. I'm telling you this. She threatened to poison the boy. That boy is like a son to Oga. He's like a son to Oga. Oga likes that boy so much. Benga. I do. It has affected me seriously. Honestly. Because presently, this thing has cost me my job. Because Punch newspaper did not in any way reach me. They didn't call me. Just for me to see my name all over, that I'm beating people, attacking people, stripping people naked. So honestly, it has tarnished my image so much.